One question is, if you can agree, Mr. Foucault, do you agree with the statement about a combination of limitation, fundamental limitation?
Not a combination.
It's not a matter of combination. Creativity only becomes possible thanks to a system of rules. It's not a mixture of order and freedom. Freedom can only be exercised thanks to a system of regularity. Where perhaps I don't completely agree with Mr. Chomsky is when he places these regularities within the sphere of the human mind or human nature. I would like to know whether one cannot discover the system of regularity and of constraint which makes science possible somewhere else, even outside the human mind, in social forms, in relations of production, in class struggles, etc. But what does this theory of knowledge mean for your theme of the death of man, or the end of the period of the 19th and 20th centuries? But this is not related to what we are talking about. I don't know, because I was trying to apply what you have said in relation to your anthropological concept. You've already refused to speak about your own creativity and freedom, haven't you? Well, I'm wondering, what are the psychological reasons for this? Well, you can wonder about it, but I can't help that. But what are the objective reasons in relation to your perception of understanding, of knowledge, of science, for refusing to answer these personal questions? Does it have to do with your conception of society? When there is a problem for you to answer, what are your reasons for making a problem out of a personal question? No, I'm not making a problem out of a personal question. I make a personal question an absence of a problem. In the entire tradition of the history of thought, ideas, and sciences, one has always questioned the problem of knowing. At what age was Newton weaned into conceiving the universal law of gravity? At what period did Cuvier meet his first mistress in order to finally discover fossils and comparative anatomy, etc.? I believe these types of analyses, which I'm now simplifying, are not very interesting. On the other hand, it is much more interesting to understand the transformation of a certain knowledge within the general field of science and within the so-called vertical field, which consists of a society, a culture, a civilization at a particular moment in time. Once we finally grasp the totality of this transformation, we realize that the little individual moments of a wise man's life are not important.